What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another office review, and today we're taking a look at the Generations Crosscut, who is just a remold of Skids. I'm not too terribly familiar with Crosscut. He's like a 2002 eHobby release or something like that. So for me, this is just going to be camshaft. And as you can see, he's just Skids again with a different head. He's done in the silver, so unlike my Skids, everything pretty much matches in color. There is a little bit of a difference between the door and the back of the car, but I think that might just be because of how it's shaped. The light catches it differently. But he's not bad. He's got some good paint. Kind of wish that this was a little bit cleaner, black in here, but you know, once you get him into robot mode, you'll see why there's all that red here. Overall, he's not bad. We do have the little guns here from Skid, same thing, just different color. Two-piece that can turn into one, so do what you want with them. Peg them on the side of the car if that's your thing, not mine. So let's go ahead and get this guy transformed. And we'll start by popping these things up, and we can immediately fold the doors like this. As we come down here to the legs, we're going to unpeg them, fold them down so the back roof of the car kind of comes down like this, and then we take these enormous feet, and they look like clown feet, and they actually don't work very well, but we flip these around, and we got one foot here, so we'll do that to the other side too. Flip it, flip this, and flip this thing down. And he's gonna have some trouble standing. He always does. I kind of wish there was an accessory or something, or a third-party piece that would just like clip into this little piece here and just provide a little bit of a heel spur for him. Like right now he's standing, but you'll see when we try to put him in his finish the robot mode, he has to stand pretty awkwardly to actually work. So let's actually work on the top of the car here. And this little desk tripod is just not very good. There we go. Let's try this. So we'll take this and we'll pull his arms out at these ball joints here as far as you can. Like so. We'll open this up, and as you open it, it's going to flip out the guns. If you don't want them, you can of course fold them back in and fold it on up. This windshield unpegs and folds down to become part of his backpack, like that. And as we come to his arms here, for the transformation, you can see that they're kind of tilted on inwards, and you do have these two guns on the bottom, and if you move one of them, they're geared together such that they both move. I don't really like them out like this. I just leave them on the bottom like that. I think that looks best personally. Now we'll open this up. We'll flip out his head, which is very much an Optimus Prime looking head, just red, and we'll close that. And then see, now if we, well, let's rotate him at the waist like we're supposed to, because it does give that really nice shiny red metallic look. And then he's pretty much done. If you want to put the little missile spam type thing out, you can just flip it on down, and it flips in front of the wheels like this. There we go. So there we go. He's complete in his robot mode. And let's actually tilt this camera just a little bit, because I want you to see that when we put him down here, he doesn't stand because these heels are absolutely awful. Now if we take his feet and flip him backwards, he stands like a champ, because he's too back heavy. So that's why we need some better heel spurs. These little things are not good enough. So if you want him to stand forward, you kind of have to give him this weird, like, forward hunched look. Come on. There we go. But when we go to the top of the bot, he doesn't look so good. He's just hunched over and looking awful. So not the best design here. So let's talk his articulation here. His shoulders are on a ball joint. You can get a pretty decent range of motion out of them if you pull them all the way out. No swivel at the bicep, but since the elbow is a ball joint, you get plenty of range there. Head is on a ball joint, so that works really well, and I do like the head. Very nice. waist. You saw that for transformation. Now you do have a ball joint here, but the way that this is cut, you can only get his leg that far back before it actually bangs into the waist piece and doesn't work. Then you have the thigh swivel, the ratcheted knee, and then the awful feet still. Yeah, I wish he was better in the feet. Overall, he feels very limited in posability, but I don't know. It's expected. If you have skids, you should know what you're getting when it comes to this toy. Overall, I like his aesthetic better than skids. And if you want to pop out his guns here, all you do is kind of, once this back piece pulls down enough, it actually releases the latch on the spring-loaded part. So if you want to, you can put the guns over his shoulder like that, which doesn't look very bad. I think, you know, he's armed to the teeth. He looks pretty good, especially when you give him, you know, like his big rifle like this. If we can do it. There you go. Now he's super armed to the teeth. Or, you know, maybe he's dual wielding, which certainly doesn't make him look any less armed. So, yeah, overall I think he's a cool toy. I'm glad I have him. Just wish that the feet were executed a little bit better. I think that would have brought him from a good toy to a great toy. And see, if I put him on the shelf, I think I'm going to just put the feet on backwards, because nobody's going to see him. And he'll stand just fine like that. So let's take old Hunchback here and get him back to his car mode. We'll start by flipping up those arm pieces. Open this on up. Fold the guns back and away for now. Open this. Flip his head 360. And around and up. Like so. Let's take his legs while we still have a chance. Flip him around. And we can peg all this stuff together. Close the actual wheels. And I've had a couple issues with this guy. I had to cut some excess material from his screw there, and there was actually one right in the center of his hood that had to be cut off. So it's pretty sloppy the way he's put together, even if he is the nicer deco of this guy. So take these, fold them on in like so, and make sure you put the toes on in. I always forget about that until I'm pretty much done, and then I can't figure out why things don't quite fit right. Take his arms here, and they will fit inside like so. And as we close everything on up, we can now take this top piece here and give it the slight bend so the arm plugs into the torso piece. We'll do that again here, like that. And now we can go ahead and fix the feet to make sure that everything is still in place here, like that. And something didn't turn out right because of how his knees are bent. There we go, like that. So you see why we had to have those feet flipped in. Flip the doors, flip the glass onto the top, and this will let you kind of put the whole thing together from the top mostly, and then just kind of flip these doors down and clip them into place on both sides. So there you go. There is the Generations Crosscut. Like I said, calling mine camshaft because he was the silver Omnibot, so I like the weapons on the side. Well, the flip out weapons that they had, it reminds me of camshaft a lot. So yeah, this is T2RX6. I hope you enjoyed what's most likely a bonus video from the office reviews, and I'll see you next time.